Welcome to Mystical Darkness Channel. Kuchisake-Onna, or the slit-mouthed woman, is an oldest urban legend from Japan. Kuchisake-Onna was either the wife or concubine of a samurai warrior. He was very vain when he discovered that Kuchisake-Onna is having an affair. He punished her by slitting her mouth from ear to ear. While this happened, he asked her, "Who will think you are beautiful now?" The story is that Kuchisake-Onna wears a beautiful scarf or mask covering her face and asks people, "Am I pretty?" If you say no, she's gonna kill you with a pair of scissors. If you'll say yes, she will remove her mask, showing you her horrific scars, and ask, "How about now?" If you say no, she will cut you in half. If you say yes, she will still kill you and slit your mouth, making you look like her. This legend was told to warn women to be faithful. It gets scary when ghost of Kuchisake-Onna began approaching strangers and chasing children in the 1970s. There are records found by a coroner of a woman wearing a surgical mask who was chasing some children. She was hit by a car and killed, and they discovered her mouth was slit from ear to ear. This is also said that she follows people traveling alone at night. Some people have managed to escape and have shared their secrets. If in case this happens to you, should do the following. If Kuchisake-Onna asks you, "Am I pretty?" try to confuse her by giving her ambiguous answers like "You are average," or "I'll give you 6 out of 10," or you can turn the conversation around like, "Am I pretty?" While she is thinking you have enough time to escape. Other possible victims have thrown fruits and candies at her and run away. However, it is also said that even if you manage to run away, her ghost will murder you in your dreams. The legend has also spread to South Korea, where she appears with a blood-red face mask. Would you ever want to see her? This urban legend has to do with the school dance. This legend is called Dancing with the Devil, or the Devil at the Dance. This is all about a girl who wants to go to her school dance. She was so excited to go to her school dance. She had her dress ready. She had everything ready, and her mom came in and said, "No, there is no way you are going to your school dance." The daughter said, "Why?" "Please, I have everything ready, and I'm going to the school dance. You can't stop me." Her mom is like, "No, I was talking to people and they said this dance is for the devil. So you are not going." The daughter was like, "Fine, I won't go." But obviously she was going to sneak out of the house and be like, "Please, I'm going to the school dance. I don't need your permission. It's not for the devil. You're crazy." As soon as her mom was getting ready for her bed, which is kind of in her bedroom, the daughter was like, "Yeah, I am pretending I am going to bed, but I am putting on my dress, makeup, etc." So she snuck out of her house without her mom even knowing. So she made it to the high school. When she was walking to the gym, or wherever the school dance is, she noticed that she was getting all of this attention from all the guys, which she normally never gets attention from anybody, so that was very unusual. She was pretty confused by that, and her mom would even say that she was really awkward. Then there was no way she was ever getting a boyfriend. This is so mean to say to your daughter. But she was so surprised. She was like, "Whoa, all these boys like me." She was really feeling it, and these guys were pretty much fighting over her because they all wanted to dance with her. So she was like, "All right." After dancing with all of these guys, she decided to take a break and go over the table where there was punch, and she was getting her punch, and all of a sudden, the music stopped, and there was silence. So she was drinking her punch, and she was like, "What the hell just happened?" So she turned around, and there's this really tall guy dressed in all black. He has jet black hair, and he is looking at her. She was king of OMG. He is looking at me. Then he said, "Will you dance with me?" She is like me. Have I put some kind of perfume or what? All these guys are after me. She was like, "Oh yes, why not?" So they made their way to the dance floor, and they were basically the center of attention, like all eyes on them. The daughter felt weird. like she could dance better than ever with this guy. They kept dancing and everybody was looking at them. All of the sudden, this guy started spinning with her, and she couldn't even breathe. Ag was spinning her so fast. She was trying to make him stop, but he didn't. Then her feet started to feel so hot, like the floor was just so hot. She started to sweat. Then a black cloud came above both of them. She noticed she was getting down. Nobody could see them because the black cloud covered them. When the black cloud left, everybody was amazed. They both were not there. This guy spun her all the way down to hell. So this was devil at dance, right? Because everybody was looking at him, and he took the daughter to hell. Would you like to dance with devil? Have you ever not listened to your mother? This urban legend is of Murphy Cemetery in Washington. So there used to be a staircase that started at ground level and it descended down under the earth. This staircase had 13 steps, and it was believed that these 13 steps would take you down to hell. According to legend, you would have to go to the cemetery late at night. Then of course you would walk down the staircase with the 13 steps. While you are walking down these steps, it's complete silent. You can't hear anything. Right when you reach the bottom of the stairs, if you turn around, you would have a vision of hell. They say for some people this vision can make you go crazy. Some people would collapse at the bottom of the staircase. They have witnesses watching them walk down the staircase and see them collapsing. This staircase doesn't exist anymore. According to the story, this staircase was bulldozed, or it was built in with concrete years and years ago. This legend is about a family that went on vacation and checked into a cheap hotel, and they found something in their hotel room that was very disturbing. They booked 2 rooms, one for the parents and one for children. When they got into the room, they could smell a stinky odor. Then the husband called down the front desk and wanted to speak to the manager. He explained to the manager that this room smells disgusting and he wants to know where this was coming from. He also said he would like another room. Then the manager apologized to the husband, saying they are completely booked due to a convention. But then the manager said that he will send up a maid to clean the room and hopefully get rid of the odor. The time then passed. The family got back from lunch. The kids went to the room and the smell was even worse than it was before. Again, the husband called the front desk and said the odor is still here. The manager told the father that he is really sorry and there is nothing that he can do. So the kids unfortunately had to spend the night in that disgusting smelling room. The kids had horrible time trying to sleep in this room while odor is surrounding them. Eventually they get to sleep. The next morning, the parents woke up and started knocking on their kids' door. When the kids opened the door and the parents walked in, they could not believe how bad the smell was getting. The husband was like, "All right, I will search where the smell is coming from." Then he started to search all around the room. The kids then joined in. They were smelling the curtains, taking the curtains down, smelling towel and smelling everything. Then the father pulled the top mattress off the bed. The little boy noticed a big hole where you can put your head down and look around if you want to. So that was the same the little boy did. Then he saw the body of a dead woman. This woman's face was looking right at him. Then the body realized that he was just sleeping next to the rotten corpse. This urban legend is of Japan. This woman is half woman and half snake. She has a head which looks like a woman with very long dark hair, but her body is the body of a snake. She has very creepy eyes like a snake. She has long pointy fangs, but her hair is supposedly very beautiful. She lives under the water and she attacks swimmers. So what she does is she rises above the water and she will paralyze the swimmer with her eyes. Once she paralyzes her victim, she sucks out the blood of her victim with her long nasty snake tongue. Besides paralyzing, she lures her victims into the water by pretending to be an ordinary woman drowning. So when her victims go to save her, she will snatch them and take them deep under the water.